Welcome back to CK2. We are playing Jacob IV, the Crusader of Germany. Wow. We became the Crusader. Well, before we even got married, we already had such a huge thing here. And we're still fighting here against the Pomeranians and the Croatians. But it looks, despite initial losses, I think we're gonna pull through with that one. At least I'm pretty hopeful. We're now gathering our troops here. Frida requests an audience. Frida has come before you, asking to speak to you at the council. She says about the military establishment seems trapped in old doctrines and the commanders would benefit from more offensive thinking, as well as more religious schooling, of course. There's grumbling from some of the assembled nobles at the speech. Thank you, Frida, it's a good idea. When I need your advice, I will ask for it. I've had enough with this incident. Arrest her. Yeah, I think I will listen to her advice. Seems like our military was not so successful in helping us so far. Okay, let's get them. Should we quickly siege down that place? I think so. Yeah, so far the Croatians, they're doing against local rebels something. That's excellent. Okay, so this is in our hands in a second. Oh. Okay, we need to get over there. They're doing an attack. Okay. They're gonna join in on this one. Yes, we won it. Yes, yes, yes. They're coming across the river. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. We're less people though. That's not ideal. Ooh. And we're getting these 300 idiots here blocking our way. The Battle of Meissen. The foggy weather is getting to me. Turning to the sky, I take a deep breath. The pompous soldiers of King Engelbert have been sending their best at me, and my limbs are becoming heavier with each step. I can take him myself. This Norse one. 15 combat skill. I have only 10. I accept my injury. If it protects Germany, I become swollen wrist. Though taking him indirectly, I don't know. I think we want to... Yeah, I'll accept my injury. Swollen wrist. Frida, we need your help. We need the troops. Can we actually let her read? Frida and the church. Your court chaplain Karl approaches you one morning for a candid conversation. My lord, there is much displeasure among the clergy at the elevation of this young woman Frida. The things she says are considered heretical by some of the Holy Church, and others frankly see their position threatened by one such low birth and meager schooling, gaining so much prestige. I would advise you to consider whether it's worth protecting the young lass at such a great potential cost. She's merely a tool. The Church has nothing to fear. Yes. So it is. Okay, so I think I will send up half the army up there so that we can rout the Croatians and also siege actually the war goal. Invite to plot. Kill some low-born woman. I think not. That is beneath me. As she's growing older, I can see that Engeltraud could use some guidance of my experienced area's diplomacy. This is my chance to make an effort for the sake of her education, but what can I offer? Honesty, if anything. She becomes honest. I think that would be quite nice. Otherwise, Gregaria is also very good. Being sociable is key, I think. Yeah, I mean, I said in... Being sociable. Yes. Okay, that is a little bit less good than I thought, with all these bonuses stacking up here, but we'll make do. And there's Templars coming here, no, Pomeranian army. Okay, I become stressed. No matter how many ships you deal with, there's always more demanding your attention. At the cacophony of quarreling nobles echoing through your court, and suddenly snap and push your way through the bewildered crowds to reach the exit. Yeah, after this battle I will retire a bit from leading armies and give myself some time to recuperate and strengthen myself again. And I will draw up... Oh, yeah. She loves doing things her own way and often takes it personally and gets angry when others offer opinions. She becomes diligent, or she becomes paranoid. She's just a busy soul like me. I could help guide her in the right direction. Yeah, I will focus on that. The influence of Frida. These are unusual times. Frida's influence is felt around wherever you go. There's a surge of religiosity among the commoners who see her as a national savior and almost a Christ-like figure. Among the nobles, many are charmed by her pious innocence and energetic zeal, in spite of most of them are also viewing her as a dangerous upstart. Meanwhile, the clergy is divided, some seeing her as a heretic, some as a saint. We should all try to be more like her. Yes. And young something has finished education. Okay, sure, she's just a prisoner. Yeah, I guess I will mostly free those prisoners. There's no reason to keep them around. Okay, we're routing another few creations while we're going back up here to siege a little bit more of the war goal, I think. Just as we're doing there. Another person finished education. This person I do not care, but if she wants to be diligent, then let her be diligent. And we should invest in building up our holdings here. Yeah, keep. And we can probably invest elsewhere also. So in the hospitals here, don't really see a big reason for that yet. Here we're already at the maximum, that's crazy. We need no more stuff. Castle fortifications, always good. Sure. Okay, good. A little bit of the money invested that we had from the Crusade. I think I will seek battle here quickly with them before we come back. So Frida is leading those troops. Oh, great. Amazing. So let's see what Frida is doing here against the Pomeranians. Yes, she's leading the troops to victory, undoubtedly. And we have another prisoner who we can ransom out for a little bit of pocket change. And it's just a formality now that we are winning this. Of course, he is completely routed. So there's no reason really for him to fight this. A common girl from some land. Your Chancellor, Liutberg Billung, has come to see you. A look of worry on his face, he explains that there are increased grumblings among the nobles regarding the position of your protégée, Frida. Many of them refuse to accept that a low-born woman from some land, however competent and pious, be continuously given so many privileges, normally reserved for the nobility. It sets a bad example for the peasants and may cause unrest, they fear. The peasants are impressed with her, by the way. There also have been numerous incidents of perceived insults and scandals of protocol between Frida and various prestigious army commanders. It seems many nobles feel they have suffered her too long, and some still entertain the idea of demanding her arrest and trial for heresy. Their incompetence makes them envious. I shall force her to speak more humbly henceforth. Not noble enough, bring her before me, and I shall knight her. Ooh. Nice. I cannot abide by this any longer. Put her in chains. Yes, I will knight her immediately. Frida Gladius Christi. The voice of Jesus is speaking to her. I believe. I believe. And that will be that. Forcing the demands. We have taken territories here from Pomerelia. So can we usurp the title? That's my question. Just not. We need one more title here. Rostock, Rügen, something. Maybe one of my vassals would be so kind as to look into that. That would be great. And I believe you are the person who should manage that for me. So I will give all of those territories to you. Yes. The Countess of Pomerelia will manage it for just fine. We'll stand down our armies here and move our retinue back home. And cannot increase it at the moment, but also needs to reinforce still quite a bit. Let's see if we can or need to build up anything else here. If we have the money, I mean, might as well just build some stuff here, the pilgrims in, why not? So threat level 32 is reasonable, I would say. It's not too bad. See if there's any attacks here. Styrian, Pomeranian excommunication war. Another excommunication war. Okay, yeah. In theory, this should fall. But let's see. So let's draw attention quickly to our other territories. So here, she's in some war against people. It's going in favor of some high chief, so she's not successful in that at all. What did you want to attack? These ones back there. Yeah, it seems like the holy wars here are not so successful for them. And how is my little boy here doing in Egypt? He's doing pretty well, and he is turning out to be a reasonably good character. I mean, he is smart after all. So this is also a good foothold into this area of the world to protect the Holy Lands should they fall under the sway of the infidels once more. I don't really feel like negotiating with idiots. But we will promote some commanders. I think we saw that it's absolutely needed at times. And maybe we're gonna hold a feast. Should my wife not be of age in a second? In August. Very well. And she's turning out to be lovely as well. Yes. And my university or my father's university rather, is also slowly progressing, very slowly. I guess there could have been the option to place this guy here to say build faster, right? Or administer realms. So she became a thrifty clerk. Not as good as was hoped, but she's a good steward. And overall a well-rounded character. Becoming patient or becoming shrewd. Girls will be girls. Well, girls will be girls. Just like our commanding girl. Very well, then let's get that marriage done. Awesome. So yeah, we would not get money from the people. I think there's no, unless we're greedy, I think people respect wealth and we'll just go for the prestige. We have more than enough money to afford anything that we want, basically. And yeah, we could even now hold another castle. So if we can hold another castle, I think we should build one here in Aschaffenburg. So build me another castle in Aschaffenburg. And in honor of the church, we also build another temple here. And the King of Sardinia wants to marry that. Don't you maybe want to marry somebody else? My sister is not available. Okay, then marry her, sure. Now the Croatians are helping out again here. Like, how are they looking? Pretty bad, pretty dire. But those are all excommunication wars or independent wars. According to your marshal, the peasants of Bamberg are having frequent troubles with highwaymen. Well, then make sure that they don't have these troubles again. The dancing plague. Something very strange is happening in the county of Lorraine. It all started with one peasant dancing in the street, but soon there were dozens of them, and now there are hundreds, men, women, children alike. Musicians are playing joyous tunes all day and night, and the peasants barely have time to eat or sleep. The dancing has gone on for days, and people have started to collapse from exhaustion. It seems as if dancing is spreading at an alarming rate, with groups of dancing people setting off in the direction of other town. An unprecedented situation. Pirates have been marauding. They're aided by Polish agents. I will be married into the House of Poland, at least we will in a bit, so maybe they will then leave us alone. We need a steward. Well then, Duke of Alsace will do fine. Still proselytizing, is there? Oh, there's also some heresy here. Lollards. And also Lollards over there where you're trying to convert them back. Well, let's hope that we can get both of those resolved. Okay. I must say I do not approve of the tone in your last letter. Accusing others and trying to obscure your own failings and keeping the realm safe leaves you looking like a vile spider. Oh dear, I should try to repair that. The vile lecher is hiding something. I will try to repair that. I don't feel like I want to have any trouble with Poland. As I said, we're trying to marry into their house. The young one, she's showing some tendencies. Don't know her, don't care. Don't know who these people are, they're not prisoners. Accept the apology. Look forward to more. Okay, sure. Polish people, crazy. Aquatine. Like, I would love to consolidate like my realm a little bit more to have like cleaner borders, but that is not so easy as it looks. The King of France has grown up And he's not the greatest king they ever had. He's also excommunicated. But we just don't have like a good claim on something. Well, we could ask the Pope. He would actually grant us a good claim. Do we have a peace with them? We do not. The Duchy of Paris, Berry, County of Paris, Duchy of Paris, or it's only on this personal holdings. So taking Paris from him would be like the crown jewel. So could we take him? He's gonna make that done for a second. He has a good amount of money. I have much more money. I have also much more troops theoretically, but I have to count that I have troops in Egypt and stuff, so I cannot easily get those here. I think there's a chance that we will take that, but probably we'll have to wait for the right opportunity. I'd rather consolidate Pomerelia. So, guide him in the right direction to become diligent, yes, yes. So the Polish people here. Have a non-aggression pact with them, that makes total sense. Then here with them. Yeah, we have no claim to things right now. Yeah, a war with the French would make total sense from our perspective to consolidate things, but at the same time it would be a very costly affair. My twin to marry to Aquitaine, yes please. Does that also mean theoretically we could also call some people into wars, right? So now that we have some alliances. If the Poles would support us against France, that would be, for example, wonderful. Form an alliance. They would not want that because of political reasons, okay. So, Teresa of Frisia, my vassal, deserve recognition. She wants a shove. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely no. Like, people are crazy. People are just crazy. And you should also be under some king anyway. Maybe this king. Yeah. I cannot transfer these higher vassals, unfortunately. Oh, I can. Sure. You deal with her. My Marshal has discovered a man of great military talent called Thomas. Excellent. So, Frida, how are you doing? Yeah, she's celibate and stuff, so makes no sense that she could marry somebody. I would otherwise give her maybe some territory at some point. This would be well deserved. Seems like the university is nearing completion. Well, it's still a few years off, I think. It's very slowly nearing completion. Alright. What are you doing? Attacking Pomerania. That's the spirit. That's why I made you so powerful. That's the spirit. That's why I made you powerful. What are you attacking them for? In an excommunication war? I think that's not conquest of territory. I think that's like a prestige war or something. Can I see what that excommunication war does? Breaking, so no. So if we win the war, he's no longer excommunicated. He can repent sins and then he abdicates. Very unclear to me. I think that's unclear to me, like how, I mean, not getting territory, it seems to me like you're just getting him not excommunicated anymore. The Swabian one. My wife. She wants Bamberg. Also here, I would be happy to say no to that, because I don't understand why you get these ideas, my woman. Why they're getting these ideas? Like, I don't have that many. If I had like, even if I had more or something, that would make sense. Or if it was de jure yours, no. Okay, so we have some church here holding, so just checking. I cannot give that to her, right? Absolutely no, but I can make her the High Almoner. Why not? We'll give Weikersheim to somebody else. Okay, we also built that. And lastly, we can here build something else. So another castle we could build. I'll leave that open. Leave that option open for us. That maybe we build just another castle here in our territory, but right now we cannot administer it, so let's not do it. Okay, so let's check a little bit on the different territories here. She's having a truce with people. She doesn't have so many levies. That's mostly because she's a terrible fighter. Invite to plot to kill some random person, I think not. Can I give her like this guy up here as a vassal? That would make her a bit more powerful. Transfer vassalage. I just don't understand like how this list is calculated, but it's not possible, I guess. Good. Then Egypt. How are you doing, my friend? You're almost of age, and I have no doubt that you will hopefully be able to maybe conquest something here. There are a few things possible for sure. Italian revolt. Oh, we'll let the Italians deal with that. So, coming to the question of France, that was still on the idea. He's attacking here, and he's winning against the guys down here. So we could fall into his backside. We had a claim. The Duchy of Berry or Paris. He holds so many kingdoms. So the Duchy of Paris is obviously here. That would be striking into his heart. The Duchy of Berry, I think, is kind of these three things. That would be a bit more logical, I think, to maybe connect up here. So let's request this claim from the Pope. The Pope is happy to abide since he's a heathen, not a heathen, but excommunicated. Yes, slowly building up things here. Almost done with that as well. Okay, I think we are going to attack France soon, but that will be next episode. See you then. Take care.